Dear Bhaiya, this is the fourth class of Nelson Mandela. You understand that this lesson is very thoughtful. In this lesson, Nelson Mandela shares his own experience, how he and other South African people got freedom, how he joined African National Congress, how the struggle of South African people make their country free. Actually, he doesn't find himself free. In the beginning, as a childhood, he thought that he was free. But when he wanted to get the job of his own choice, he found that he was not free. Then he desired for the basic and undeveloped freedom. But then I slowly saw that not only was I not free, but my brothers and sisters were not free. Then Nelson Mandela gradually saw that not only he was not free, but his South African brothers and sisters were also not free. I saw that it was not just my freedom that was curtailed, but the freedom of everyone who looked like I did. Then Nelson Mandela understood that it was not just his freedom that was curtailed, that was reduced, but the freedom of everyone who thought like him. What was the thought of Nelson Mandela? That he must have basic and undeveloped freedom. And the other South African brothers and sisters who wanted the basic and undeveloped freedom, they were also not free. Who looked like I did, who thought like Nelson Mandela. And when Nelson Mandela found that he would not be able to get freedom, then he wanted to join a political party. That is the right time when Nelson Mandela joined the African National Congress. He joined ANC in 1943 at the age of 25 because we well know that he was born in 1918 and he joined ANC in 1943 at the age of 25. And that is when the hunger for my own freedom became the greater hunger for the freedom of my people. At first, he wanted the freedom for himself. Which type of freedom? The basic and honorable freedom. So this was the great hunger. But when he wanted the freedom for his South African other people, this became the greater hunger. For himself, great hunger, and for other South African people, it became greater hunger. And it was this desire. What was the desire? That his South African people should live their lives with dignity and self-respect. This was the desire. That not only he, but other South African people would be able to live their lives with dignity, with nobility, with royalty and self-sacrifice. गौरव के साथ में जिए और स्वाभिमान के साथ जिए. So this desire that his people should live their lives with dignity, nobility and self-respect, that desire animated his life. That desire changed his life. That transformed a frightened young man into a bold one. And this desire changed a frightened young man. In the beginning, Nelson Mandela was a frightened young man, timid young man, but now he was changed into a bold one. He started opposing the whites. That's why a frightened young man was changed into a bold one that drove a law-abiding attorney to become a criminal. And that desire pushed a law-abiding attorney. Abiding means obeying. Law-obeying attorney means lawyer. Nelson Mandela was a law-abiding lawyer, but his desire that his South African people should live their lives with dignity and self-respect, this desire drove a law-abiding lawyer to become a criminal. Now a lawyer was turned into a criminal. That turned a family-loving husband into a man without a home. That turn, which turn? That desire. What desire? That his people should live their lives with dignity and self-respect. This desire turned a family-loving husband, a husband who loved his family. A family-loving husband was changed into a man without a home. Now he was without home. He was homeless wanderer. He was wandering here and there, because now in the eyes of South African police he was a criminal, because he wanted to fulfill his obligation to his countrymen, to his country. So he was a wanted criminal. That's why a family-loving husband was turned into a man without a home. That forged a life-loving man. Which forged? That desire that their people should live their lives with self-respect and dignity, that forced a life-loving man to live like a monk. Monk means sannyasi. A person who loved his life, he was turned into a monk. I am no more virtuous. Nelson Mandela says that he was no more full of virtues or self-sacrificing than the next man, than the other South African people. वो साउथ अफ्रीकन पीपल से ज़्यादा गुणवान और बलिदानी व्यक्ति नहीं था. But I found that, but Nelson Mandela found that I could not even enjoy the poor and limited freedoms I was allowed when I knew my people were not free. You know that Nelson Mandela was a lawyer, so he was given the limited freedoms being a lawyer. But when he knew that his people, his other South African people, were not free, he could not enjoy the poor and limited freedoms. He wanted the freedoms for one and all. In the opinion of South African people or Nelson Mandela, freedom is indivisible. It is a general concept that freedom is indivisible. Freedom can't be divided. In a country, if some persons are given freedom and some persons are not given freedom, so it is what? It is prejudice, पक्षपात है. It is narrow-mindedness, संकीर्ण मानसिकता है, because freedom is individual. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. If anyone has not been given freedom, if anyone is in the chain, It means the chains are on all of the South African people. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. If I am not chained, if I am not bound by the chain, but my people are bound by the chain, it means this chain is also on me. That is why he could not enjoy the poor and limited freedom. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated. Oppressor means the person who oppresses other, who tortures other. This is human disaster. A person is oppressed by another human being. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated. The oppressor, the torturer must be set free just as surely as the oppressed. अत्याचारी को भी मुक्त कराना चाहिए और जो पीड़ित व्यक्ति है दोनों को मुक्त कराया जाना चाहिए. Oppressor and the oppressed both should be liberated. A man who takes away another man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. If any person who takes away another man's freedom, it means he is a prisoner of hatred. Suppose that if I take Mohan's freedom, it means I hate Mohan. That is how I am a prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice. If any person takes away another man's freedom, it means he is locked behind the bars of prejudice. Prejudice means pakspat. He does injustice. He has a strong dislike for a man without any good reason. So if any person takes away another man's freedom, it means he is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. वो संकीर्ण मानसिकता के बंधन में बंधा हुआ है और पक्षपात के बंधन में बंधा हुआ है. If any person takes away another man's freedom, that is why the oppressor must be oppressed. ऑपरेसर कौन हुआ? जो दूसरे व्यक्ति की आज़ादी को लेता है. इसका मतलब वो प्रेजुडिस, पक्षपात और संकीर्ण मानसिकता के बंधन में बना हुआ है, इसलिए उसको भी मुक्त करना चाहिए. These are the philosophical lines. I am not truly free if I am taking away someone else's freedom. अगर मैं किसी की आज़ादी को लेता हूँ तो मैं भी फ्री नहीं हूँ. Just as surely as I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. अगर मेरी आज़ादी कोई लेता है तो मैं फ्री नहीं हूँ, और अगर मैं किसी की आज़ादी को लेता हूँ तो भी मैं फ्री नहीं हूँ. अगर मैं किसी की आज़ादी को लेता हूँ इसका मतलब मैं ऑपरेसर हूँ. अगर मेरी आज़ादी कोई लेता है इसका मतलब मैं ऑपरेस्ड हूँ, पीड़ित हूँ. So, if I am taking away someone else's freedom, I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. That is why the oppressed means the person whose freedom is taken away from him. The oppressed and the oppressor. Oppressor means the person who takes away another man's freedom, and the oppressed whose freedom is taken away from him. The oppressed is the person whose freedom is taken away from him, and the oppressor is a person who has taken away another man's freedom. It means the oppressed and the oppressor alike equally are robbed of their humanity. Both are without humanity. The oppressed, जो पीड़ित है, उसकी मानवता को छीन लिया गया है, और जो ऑपरेसर है, अत्याचारी, उसकी भी मान्यता को छीन ली गई है. इट मीन्स द बोथ द पर्सन्स, द ऑपरेस्ड एंड द ऑपरेसर, must be liberated because they are behind the bars of prejudice and narrow mindedness. That's all. Thank you. You will read the lesson, whole lesson, 2 or 3 times. Only then you will be able to understand. Next day, I will take the quiz of third unit. Okay? Thank you.